What's up guys, welcome back to the channel of John's Daily Hustle. So this is going to be another video of how to start a lawn care business, and more specifically, so today we are going to talk about how to get your first customers in lawn care. So real quick, of course, I've got to go ahead and say that I do have a playlist full of how to start a lawn care business videos, so go ahead and click right here and check out the whole playlist. I have them in order. If you watch them from top to bottom, you guys will see the whole order of what I think is how you should start a lawn care business anyways, or somewhat of an order on how I've uploaded them. Again, as I always keep saying, to any guy that's watching this that has experience, please comment below, because I really appreciate the support, as well as I appreciate you guys helping other guys by commenting any of your 2 cents below on the subject. You're getting into lawn care, but you have no idea how to get your first customers. Well, it's really easy. Let me jump into this and tell you. So it's actually really simple and really easy. The first way I would recommend for you guys to get just your #1 customer is talk to your family and friends. One thing I've learned is there's a lot of people out there that really love to support people that they know, especially if you go ahead and say, hey, I'm looking at starting a business, I want to start a lawn care business. Would I be able to cut your grass for a time or two, at least just to practice, even if the first one's free? I guarantee you they'll say yes. At least one person will say yes. Especially if it's friends or family. If you ask 10 of them, one of them is going to say yes, without a doubt. And most likely, even if they say, hey, you can come cut mine free, if you agree on that to, practice, try or whatever, I guarantee you they'll greet you with a $20 bill or something like that for doing it. Just because that's, human nature. There are good people out there that really like seeing people, achieve their goals and achieve their dreams and be successful. Especially right now during this, pandemic we have, there is a lot of small businesses struggling. So a lot of people are supporting small businesses. So a lot of people are really wanting to help others out like that. Now, let's just say that you either don't have a very big family, or you don't have that many friends, or you've already asked all of them and you maybe have a few, but you want to know, how do you get more? How do you get people you don't know? Well, the short, simple answer for that is just talking to people. Just talk. I actually got my first customer who wasn't a friend or family at all. She was actually a cashier that worked at a gas station. Now, back when I had my 9-to-5 day job and I wasn't cutting grass at all, there was a gas station I would go into almost every morning or every other morning, and I would get a Monster Energy. I know that's not healthy, but that's what I did. I woke up every morning and got an energy drink. That's just me. Don't judge me. And occasionally I'd go in there and maybe get some breakfast or a candy bar or something, and it just happened to be it was the gas station I got gas at every week, at least once a week. So as you can imagine, I kind of built up a bit of a relationship. You can't really call it a relationship, but a rapport of, just constantly going in of a regular customer. And I kind of got to know the people that work there, the cashiers, the manager, and so forth. I talked to the cashier. I was like, hey, I'm looking at starting a lawn care business on the side. Do you know anybody that would be interested in my service, or anybody that's looking for somebody? He said, yeah, actually, I need somebody to come clean up my yard. It's got a bunch of leaves. I need a leaf cleanup. Because I had asked her this. It was late fall, almost winter time at this point, when I told her I was going to be starting a lawn care business for year 2020. And she goes, yeah, absolutely. I need somebody. And then when the weather warms up, I'll probably need you again to cut the grass, because I don't have anybody to do it. So immediately my eyes lit up. They got like this big, and I was like, okay, this is awesome. I have work, and I didn't even have the mower officially yet. I didn't have a truck yet, so the mower was still sitting at a pawn shop that I bought it at. So that was awesome. That's how I got my first cut. And truthfully, it was really that easy to get the first couple of other customers, because I was able to ask my friends and family, hey, can you ask around, or can you, post my business on your Facebook page, kind of help get my name out there. And there was at least half a dozen people that actually did help me out. They either recommended me to a friend, or there was somebody would be in subject saying, hey, I really need somebody to come trim my bushes, or I really need somebody to come cut my yard, cut my grass, it's getting out of hand. And my friends and family and my first few customers had recommended me to more, and that's actually how I got more. You can get customers just by talking to people. Now, I know there's got to be a restaurant, a fast food place, a gas station, maybe your favorite bar. Wherever you go, people are humans of, we're creatures of nature, right? So, creatures of habit, we're creatures of habit. So we're always going to the same place. We build a routine. Well, within that routine, I'm pretty sure you've probably developed some kind of relationship, or just social interacting with other people, and those people know you. They might not know you by your first and full name. They might not know you by your full name or your address or whatever, but at least they know of you. They know what kind of person you are. And if you should be a good person, but if you are a good person, they'll probably help you out. You can go up and talk to them and be like, hey, I'm starting a lawn care business. Do you know anybody? and they'll probably help you out one way or the other. They might say, hey, no, I don't know anybody, but you can leave your business cards here. You can make a flyer and put a flyer here. Put it on the door, and I promise you they'll probably help you out that way. And then after you do your first customers, like I had said, ask them to recommend you. Ask them to post it on their social media. Post your name, post your business name, post your business page on social media, and you'll get that level of exposure that will really help you. I promise you it really will. You can even go as far as going into your landlord if you are renting a house or an apartment from somebody and asking them, be like, hey, I'm looking at doing a lawn care business. Do you have any other houses that I could go mow that are vacant and stuff like that? That's actually how I've made a lot of money. Now, that's a whole nother subject. That could be a good thing. It could be a bad thing, working for, rental house agencies or, real estate agencies, stuff like that. But that's a whole nother topic. But that's how I got started. I made a lot of money doing that. It really helped me in the beginning. Getting customers is actually really easy to do. All you have to do is just be able to talk. Now, you guys might be saying, well, John, I'm really not a talker. I'm kind of shy. I don't really know what to say. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with the game Sims, but it was that game that you can play and, you build your own house and live your own perfect life, whatever you guys want to do. Well, one of the ways to level up in that game was you had to build up, build up your charisma. And how'd you do it? You went in and stood in front of a mirror and your character was talking to itself. You can literally do that. If you're not comfortable talking in public or talking to strangers, go stand in front of a mirror and do a presentation of your business. Talk to yourself in the mirror. I know it sounds weird, but you're going to have to overcome your fear of talking to people, and you're going to have to get better at talking to people if you want to succeed in the business, or if you even want to start any kind of business at all. I mean, what are you going to do? Just sit there like that and stare at customers even though you want to get their business, but you go to their house and you're just, hi. It's kind of awkward, right? You're not going to get hired that way. Or maybe talking to yourself in the mirror might not be your thing. Get a friend or a family member or a spouse, a significant other, whatever you may have. Get them to pretend like they're your customer. Knock on your own door and have them answer and be like, hello, my name is John. I'm here to cut your grass. Whatever you're saying may be. Just practice talking to them that way. It's really not that hard. Most of the time in the beginning, I did that awkward thing of telling customers that, hey, this is my first year in business. I'm still pretty new at it, so forgive me if I'm a little nervous. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to say. Just be honest with them sometimes, and that's helped me out a lot. In the beginning, I'm a very awkward person, so in the beginning, I was nervous as shit. I mean, I still am nervous every now and again when I go to, certain houses and I'm doing certain jobs and stuff like that. I'm still kind of nervous talking to people. But with my experience, I've gotten a lot better at it, and you will too. It's just one of those humps that you have to get over talking to people when you're trying to get your business going, you're trying to learn the business, and you're trying to gain more customers, especially your first few. It's an awkward bump you have to get over, but it's just as easy as practicing your speeches, practicing, a sales pitch almost, or just talking to people. You're always going to get business. You're always going to get people that want to help you. And all of these things that I'm telling you guys how to get customers, the best thing about it is they are all free ways. It costs no money to get customers by doing it this ways. In marketing, the saying is word of mouth is the most strongest, positive, best way to grow a business, best marketing, best form of advertising you can get is word of mouth. So if it's a friend or a family member recommending you, that's the strongest. It's free, so it's the best way. And people are like, oh, this guy's recommended, John's Daily Hustle to come cut my grass. He must be a pretty good business, so let me check him out. And that kind of thing. And then just be a good person and do good work, and your customers will recommend you. If you do shit work and you treat them badly, they're not going to recommend you. So you got to be a good person. You got to do good work, and you're going to get that form of free advertisement, word of mouth. Believe it or not, but I've gotten a lot of business just by walking up to people, going to a bar or a social event. It might be a party or something like that, and just talking to people and be like, hey, people are always going to ask you in the beginning of a random conversation. People are always going to ask you, hey, what do you do for a living? They're like, oh, I actually own my own business. I own my own lawn care and landscape business. I just got started. I'm trying to grow it. A lot of people will be like, oh, that's so cool. Hey, I know somebody that's actually looking. Here, let me give you their contact information. Or here, let me text them about you and put your name in for it. It's really that easy. Like I said, I'm a very awkward person. I was, growing up, I was always kind of shy unless I knew you. Once I got to know you, I'd talk your ears off. But growing up, I was shy, and I still am kind of shy. I don't really like talking to people that I don't know. But as soon as I start to talk to you, boom, there it is. I'll talk your ears off about whatever you want to talk about. Trust me, I absolutely get it if you're kind of a person that's shy and doesn't know how to talk to people and you really don't understand what to say or don't know what to say to trying to get new customers. But like I keep saying, it's just that first initial few times that you have to get over it and it becomes second nature and you'll just immediately walk up to a customer's house with a smile, confident, and just be like, hey, I'm here to cut your grass and I'm the best person you'll ever hire. And they're like, okay, go ahead and do your job. It's seriously that easy. So I hope after watching this video, it will help somebody out and give somebody confidence and help somebody know that it's really not that hard to get customers at all, especially your first few customers. It's not hard at all. So be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and stay tuned. Every Saturday is going to be a how to start a business video. I believe next Saturday the video will be about how to separate yourself from the business, from personal life and business life. I'll explain more about that, like I said, in the next video. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up. I'll see you guys in the next video.